All right, guys, I got May 19th workout for you here. This is an interval-based workout, very anaerobic in nature. So our intervals that are anaerobic in nature are generally a 1-to-1 work-to-rest ratio where you work for a small amount of time. This is like a 1-to-3 work-to-rest ratio. So you work for a minute, rest for 3 minutes. So this is going to get very intense, and you need to try to keep it very intense. So 5 rounds of 1 minute of work, 3 minutes of rest. Your 1 minute of work consists of 12 thrusters, and these are going to be heavy thrusters. You should be able to stay unbroken, but they're going to slow you down a little bit. You're not just going to fly through 12 real fast. Um, and then you'll have some remaining time of that minute still, probably still close to 30 seconds left. And you're going to jump on that bike as fast as possible and pedal it and push and pull with your hands and feet as fast as possible for the remaining time of that minute, because your calories on that bike are what you're going to score. You're going to add that all together for your score today, the number of bike calories you get. So it's 1 minute of work. Each minute starts with 12 thrusters that are a heavy, challenging weight, jumping on that bike, getting the max calories, and then resting for 3 minutes. So we only have 4 bikes at both locations, but with that 3 minutes of rest means we'll be able to cycle people in and out off those bikes and thrusters. Some of you guys are going to have to be really ready to go. As one person is finishing their bike, you'll be just starting your thrusters, and you can kind of watch the clock to make sure you guys are staying within those minutes there. You could depending on how we set it up and how many people are in class, it could almost have the clock beep every minute. You just have to make sure you're accounting for the 3 minutes of rest, the 3 beeps, before it's your minute of work there, depending on how full that class is. If it's not that full, you may be able to fudge that time a little bit better so you don't have to make sure that you're in this chain of people starting thrusters right when people are ending the bike. If you're ending the bike, you need to make sure that you're resetting that so that person that gets done with their 12 thrusters, if they're jumping on there quickly, aren't running into your calories there. We'll have time, so that's about a 20-minute workout there. We'll have time afterwards to get a lot of core work in here. With this core work, you're trying to get to as many seconds each round of each of these movements as you can. So there'll be some rest in here. You want to hold these movements or these holds here, these hollow holds, these weighted planks, these arch body holds, for as long as possible right before failure. Make sure you don't get to complete failure, because you're going to have to repeat this a couple times over the course of 8 minutes, and you've got a couple variations of core work to do here.